innuendo. The whole Me Too movement is trying to destroy a man's character.
Do you think that the majority of people that's joining the Me Too movement are lying?
Generally,
oh my God.
Generally, I don't believe them.
Oh my God.
I don't believe.
I'm sitting here praying that your daughter never has to come to you and tell you that something has happened to her and need proof or need you to say, well, I don't believe you. Generally, because you're speaking about women and you have one, is so astonishing to me. As a girl dad, I can't fathom it.
And the rhetoric that you're speaking of is so dangerous. It's so ignorant. There are people out here that are going through that are 1 foot away from jumping off of the next bridge because of people like you. There are women that are prepared to walk into any police station and tell somebody what happened to them, and then they hear the callous demeanor of a person like you that's sitting over there with this ridiculous smirk on your face like something is funny when we're talking about the abuse of a woman. And you still sit there so callous, so disrespectful, because you're looking for your time to interject. You got something that you want to say right now because you're not here for understanding. You are here to satisfy your own ego, and you're.
So everybody, make sure to hit the like button. We're about to have a very important conversation. I touched on this pause yesterday, but this was the actual show I was going to do. We're about to talk about the little red pill dudes that are on YouTube that talk mess about women. I think they're becoming more and more problematic. And I am simply here to crush each one of them like the bugs that they are. So hit the like button and drop your city in the chat and let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Because the thing about it is, you may not know who this little dude is, and it's okay. That's why I'm saying the red pill crap all together. So this isn't specifically just about this little dude. This is about how dangerous this stupid red pill mess is and how it causes these little weirdos to just come up out of nowhere, causing more and more problems in the Black community. Why do you pause for touching stuff? Because what do you mean? So drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. What do you mean, Adrian? If I said I'm gonna touch on something, that's a pause. What do you mean?
Here to spread this ridiculous, toxic message to whoever is willing to see it and agree with you.
In regards to everything that you said, you're false. You're wrong. It doesn't.
This is stupid shit. You're false. You're wrong. Pure cornballism.
Doesn't make sense. It's not anything that I embody. So that is false. But anyways.
And that statement you just made is one of the reasons women feel unsafe.
Thank you.
Not at all.
You left
that statement that I made.
You talked about one emotion. You talked about aggression. Women have emotional bandwidth. They have a lot more access to intermediate emotions a lot of men have never even been able to connect to. And the man may have access to maybe 5 bands of emotion. Emotion is still data. That's not processed via what you are great at, which is the logical mind. Women are processing 50, 60 bands a lot of times we can't even see or fathom. So to us, it looks like they fighting ghosts. And you just referenced the Me Too movement as a result of
no, you're proving what you just said. You know, the funny thing is, they got so many demons in their mind. Why they need a man? Let me finish.
They got so many demons in their mind. Women that have been R-worded have so many demons in their mind. This dude is a weirdo. Let me back it up a little bit.
No, you're proving what you just said. You know, the funny thing is, they got so many demons in their mind. Why they need a man? Let me finish. They going through because a man is, bro. It's data out there. Men are analytical, logical thinkers.
To the Me Too movement, that's logical.
Wait.
Now, for those who don't know, 218. I just want to play this first part. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. This is what he said about the Me Too movement, and then I'm gonna fast forward back to that.
The whole Me Too movement is innuendo. The whole Me Too movement is trying to destroy a man's character.
Do you think that the majority of people that's joining the Me Too movement are lying?
Generally,
oh my God.
Generally, I don't believe them.
Oh.
So that's what he said. I'm gonna fast forward back to where we were.
60 bands, a lot of times we can't even see or fathom. So to us, it looks like they fighting ghosts. And you just referenced the Me Too movement as a result of
you're proving what you just said. You know, the funny thing is, they got so many demons in their mind. Why they need a man? Let me finish. They going through because a man is, bro. It's data out there. Men are analytical, logical thinkers.
To the Me Too movement.
And real quick, if you guys wanted to come up and like argue his point or whatever, you know, you're welcome to come up. So just say, bring me up, and then, you know, I'll drop the link. I got a guest coming on. So what's going to make this conversation have a little bit more validity to it is there is a young lady that was actually on the show on tonight's conversation that is going to come in, and she's going to simply share her opinion about him before I came to the show, because I got to the show around 2 o'clock. But you know, we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so hold on a second. I'm on. Huh? What do you mean you're on? Oh, there she goes. Here we go. Here's my guest. Hold on 1 second. Hey.
Oh, I remember this. Anyway, yeah. Hey y'all.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Why you cheesing? I'm crying. You always smiling.
Cause you're looking beautiful. You're looking absolutely beautiful. And I ain't seen you in a minute.
Back to the business. Back to the business.
Yeah, back to the business. So you're here because what you said earlier made a lot of sense, you know, because I'm playing all these different videos and all this other stuff, right? And I have you on here so you can simply share your opinion on just the dude himself and everything, right? So I gave everybody a good synopsis of who the dude is, and I'm going to play this little video right here. This is just simply him talking about meeting me, and then we'll get into that. Cool? What?
I have not seen this. Yes, I want to see this. Okay.
Yeah, this is what he said yesterday. So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And I'll bring somebody else up later on. But everybody hit the like button and check this out. So this is a dude. All right. So Cooley is a cornball podcaster that was invited to tonight's conversation with us. She was there. Kay was there. I was there. And I came a day late because I just came a day late. So everybody was there for like Thursday evening and then Friday afternoon, and I came in around 2 o'clock that day, right? And I'm just putting this setting together, and all of y'all was in a living room, right? And the Cooley dude was in there with y'all, and his boyfriend was in there too. And all of a sudden I walk in at 2 o'clock, and Cooley jumps up and comes to me in the foyer. And did you see what was going on in the foyer? Right.
I couldn't hear what y'all was saying, but I seen you talking and y'all was real close.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't hear what y'all was saying, and it wasn't like it was about to be a scuffle or nothing like that. So we just seen y'all like
right. Okay, so this is his interpretation of what went on, and we'll go from there. Look how you looking.
What's the name that you pressed that you kind of punked? What's his name? Mr. Let Go?
So he said the guy that you pressed, he pressed me.
What's his name that you what's the name that you pressed that you kind of punked? What's his name? Mr. Let Go? Okay. So yeah. So Cooley pressed Mr. Let Go because Mr. Let Go was, previously talking crap about Cooley or whatnot. And Cooley's like, yeah, if I see him, I'm gonna let him know what's up if you want to shoot the fade. I'm like, he ain't gonna do.
So right here, walking around the house with y'all, he told him, when I see him, I'm gonna shoot the fair one with him. Now, you already know we all had call sheets, right? And we all knew who was going to be in the house because everybody's name was on the call sheet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on.
This is
but Cooley actually did. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm usually the one that's fighting. So Cooley's like, yo, if I'm see him and I'm let him know, like, yo, what I think about him. And Cooley actually did do that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's like, yo, what the hell happened or whatever. They even hated him even more when he did that. Because everybody's like, yo, what happened? You know, why did he say that? What's going on? And so when I'm in the back, I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm easy or whatever. I'm causing no fugazi pocket. They're like, you know, like thinking I wanted to fight too, but I'm like, nah, I'm like, what the hell
so let's
happened?
Expound on that a little bit more so we don't confuse the audience. So that was when people seen the debate that I did with that gentleman, Mr. Lego, and you know he got washed in that debate, but he was talking greasy, real greasy, and like, oh, well, you're not a, you know, you're everything I'm saying to you now, I'll say it to you in your face, and I'm like, bro, I don't.
So
Paul,
I did say, go ahead.
This man was there. That man, that black guy was there.
Both of them was there. What do you mean?
Oh my goodness, I've never seen that dark skinned man. Where was he at? You
don't remember it was Cooley and then the little short dude that was up next to him through the whole time? You don't remember? He came outside.
No.
Okay. Let's keep going. Okay.
I don't think you masculine enough to say this in my face. And he wasn't. So what happened was I didn't know that he was going to be there, but I let.
Now, he said, I didn't know he was going to be there. He literally just said that when I see him, I'm going to run up on him.
If I see anyone that was talking greasy online, I'm going to actually approach them of what they said online. That's just, it is what it is. So I seen him. Once he walked through the door, I just happened to be like walking by the door too. Once he walked in, I walked right up to him. I was like, listen, man, you want to catch this fade or you want to piece it up? He was like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, we could go outside right now and we can catch this fade or.
All right, go ahead. Okay, so what is your interpretation of that from your vantage point?
First of all, we all are people that's on the internet. We give our opinion, and for you to be doing that when you're supposed to be making money, is
making money.
Like, why would you do that anyway? Like, you want to fight? That don't even make sense over something that somebody said about you. Everybody's gonna have something to say about you. You should take promo and keep it going. But you want to scuffle in somebody's house, or outside of somebody's house. This is that invited you out of town that's paying you. That's very disrespectful. First of all, that's crazy. Why would you even? What made you think that? I don't.
So isn't that weirdo shit? We all are paid handsomely to come out there and do content, right? Yeah. And this cornball literally wants to start a fight over something that I said to him online. Now, think about this. Do you remember we hanging out, we all going out to eat, whatever, and then at one point I was like, aren't you K on social media? And you was like, yeah. And what did I say to you when I said that? What did I say?
About me.
Huh?
Oh, you did a video about me, or I didn't
But I was around you and didn't recognize that was you, correct?
It's different. Like, it's two different.
It's different. When you see somebody online, you see somebody in person, you don't necessarily recognize that person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in the foyer and I'm just walking in, right? Don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, I see everybody, in the house, right? Because you can see everything from the foyer. And all of a sudden, I see the Cooley dude make a beeline towards me in the foyer, right? He's like, yo, what's going on? So we dab each other up. So I, at that particular point, don't recognize that this is the same cornball that I was getting into it with online, right? So I'm like, yo, what's going on? What's up? Then he was like, yo, you want to fight?
I was weak when you told me that. I was crying. Okay.
And I was like, excuse me? I don't even know who he is. I'm thinking he done ran up to me because he was a fan of mine. Because why is anybody running up to me and I'm just walking in the door?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like, yo, what's going on, man? I'm a big fan of yours. So I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? Yo, you want to fight? I'm like, who are you? He's like, oh, I'm Cooley. Me and you got into it on YouTube.
Y'all actually like went back and forth?
Yeah, we was like this, and we was just talking, and we was kind of like, you do this, and we like this, and we just standing there like this, just in the foyer.
I'm talking about y'all actually went back and forth online, or
yes.
y'all.
Okay, so give you some backstory, and we'll go back to that. I did a response video to you. You didn't know about it. I did a responsibility video to Cooley. I see random people online, and if they say something crazy, I'm like, yo, this person crazy. This person, I disagree with this person. I do response videos. It's just, so I don't know who Cooley is at this point. I looked at his platform and I said, see, this is yet another one of these red pill cornballs that have a whole bunch of bimbos coming on their show, because he has a show kind of like this.
You've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes.
I'm glad.
You have a victim mindset.
Until I had to do my research.
So he has like this. You see this? So it's two guys and they sit around the table arguing with women. Okay. So when I seen Cooley doing a video doing the same thing, I just did a video like, yo, here goes another one of these little cornballs bringing bimbos to their show and just arguing with them, because they ain't see these little cornballs. They're not paying content creators like us to do a podcast together. They're just getting random chicks off the street, stupid chicks off Tinder. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, hey, you want to be on a podcast? They're not actually affluent women, or they're just random women, right? So I'm like, yo, this is yet another one of these cornballs just having random bimbos on their show arguing with them, right? So I did a response video like that. He hits me up and it's like, hey, Mr. Lego, real cordially. Hey, Mr. Lego, I seen you did a response video to my video. Would you like to come on my show? I got a YouTube channel. I was like, oh, okay. So I went on his show and it was an ambush. Yeah, you said this, you said that. I'm like, sir, I don't even know you. I need you to calm down a little bit, right?
Hey.
So I'm like, I don't even know you. So we can have a conversation, but I think this, but I think that. Same thing what he did on tonight's conversation. I'm like, sir, can I get a word in edgewise? So I'm just trying to have a conversation with the cornball. He invited me on the show. Right? So at some point, he was like, you wouldn't say, and I simply said, sir, I think you're a cornball. I said it in my first video. You are one of these cornballs that love to just sit around and talk shit about black women, right? And I said that on his show. I said, you're a cornball. And he said, I bet you won't say that in my face. And I'm just like, sir, I don't even know you. But yes, I'll say that to your face. Not like, oh, I'll beat your ass. I don't know you, sir. You invited me on your little cornball show, right? So I'm not trying to fight the dude. You invited me on your show, and now you trying to whoop up at me through the screen and shit like a weirdo. And like, I bet you won't say that in my face. And I'm saying, and the only thing I said was, sir, I don't know you, and I will say that to your face. I personally think you are a cornball. That's it. So this dude now is so upset with me. Now he wants to fight me because I think he's a cornball. See, when you are a cornball, you need to fight somebody to get the person to think you're not a cornball. Like, Kate, I live in Atlanta, right? What is Atlanta famous? It like is a bad thing. What is Atlanta famous for? Which is a bad thing?
Look, don't get me to line.
Say it. No, say it.
What, gang banging and stuff?
No, gay people.
I swear I was thinking that was my first one, but I was like, I don't want to say that.
You didn't want to say it. Right. So if you was to say, oh, you in Atlanta, the man is gay in Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. What if you say, oh, you in Atlanta? And if I'm just saying a scenario, just a scenario. Mm-hmm. If I say I'm in Atlanta, you be like, the men are gay in Atlanta, right? How do you think I would respond if you said that to me?
If you're not that way, then it shouldn't bother you. Like if you're not
right. Like, Thank you. You just proved my point. I ain't even had to. You proved my point. If me and you was talking and I say I live in Atlanta, oh, them niggas is gay in Atlanta. I'm not gay, so I'm not gonna take offense to it.
Right.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm like, yes, niggas is gay in Atlanta because it's a fact, right? But imagine if you were to say that, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gay, bitch. When you be like, oh, that nigga gay, right?
Who are you trying to convince, me or yourself?
Right. Now you see what I'm saying. So off the gay stuff onto the cornball stuff. So when we're these are like bad words for people, right? Gay, cornball. So the same thing happened with Cooley. Sir, I think you're a cornball. Oh, I ain't no cornball. I bet you won't say it in my face. And then we get to an environment full of content creators. We all paid. We about to do content together. And all of a sudden, he sees me and runs to the door. Hey, what's all that shit you were saying? Sir, I don't even know who you are. I'm Cooley. We was beefing in online. I don't even remember. This was a year ago. So now we locked up. So we back in the scenario, huh? Huh?
A year ago? Before that?
A year ago.
Oh no.
This video was from a year ago. So think about this. Do you remember when we was sitting in the car and the dark-skinned girl, I forgot her name, but all of us was in the car, right? And the dark-skinned girl, hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, the therapist.
Hold on. Her. You see her?
Yeah.
Okay, her. Remember she was standing outside of the car, we was sitting in the car?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember, but she said, that guy, he just made a diss video about you. Do you remember that?
This is good.
He reposted the diss video from a year ago and reposted it like it just happened while we all are in the house together. Do you remember when she said that?
Yeah, when she was outside of her, outside.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, he made a diss, and I was like, and I pulled out my phone. I was like, this was a year ago.
A year ago.
So the nigga tried to restart some type of shit that was one-sided. So the thing about it is, he wants me to fight him because I disrespected him. Sir, if you feel disrespected, it's up to you to punch me in the face or something. I don't want to fight you because I ain't disrespect you. I mean, you didn't disrespect me. Mm-hmm. I disrespected you. So I don't care. I'm not thinking about you, little dude, right? So we're in the foyer. We're, we like this. So we're holding hands like this. So it's like a this, right? So he's like, so you want to fight? I'm like, sir, I don't even know who you are. I'm Cooley from I was like a year ago. Yeah. You was talking about your mess online. And I said to him, why are we fighting? I don't remember. He said, you called me a cornball. I said, okay. And you want to fight me because I'm like, what are we doing? Right? He's like, no, I just want to know because we're going to have tension in his room, in his house. Do you want to shoot the fade or are we cool? I said, sir, I'm standing here with $1,200 shoes on. What do I look like fighting you? Like, you're a nobody. Like, you're a nobody. Like, do you actually think I'm gonna scuff up my $1,000 shoes? And I had my glasses on. My glasses was $2,500. You actually think I'm gonna do all this while I'm ready for the camera? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, huh?
As he speaks, that was the dumbest thing that he could have did. Like, what are you doing? I would never think somebody that talk like the way he speaks, which is a whole bunch of gibberish, will act like that in that type of environment. I don't understand. I still don't get
Right.
it.
So it seemed what?
Very corny. That's lame. That's weird to want to fight somebody that's talking about you online. A lot of people, if you want to be in this type of limelight, it's gonna speak about you. What you gonna do? Fight the world? Nobody.
You gonna fight the world?
It's not that.
But okay, if you're a loser,
yes. Cause what?
And nobody talks about. See, everybody talks about me. They make response videos about me. They make response videos about you, right?
Right. And they
because we shopping online.
Don't care.
Right. So when somebody does video, oh, he's this, he's that, he did. I just laugh because they're literally spreading my message when they play my video. So I want more people to hate me.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying, Kay?
I get it.
But when you're a loser and you're not used to nobody talking about you, and in real life you're a loser, and somebody is calling you a loser, it really hurts. If you call me a loser, it doesn't hurt because I'm not a loser.
Right. What? I don't even know you, for one. I don't know you. So for you, your type of opinion about me would never matter. I wouldn't care. Like if I knew you, then yeah, we might got to talk about this, but
right.
I don't care.
Right. So going back to the foyer. So I'm like, sir, I don't know you enough to be fighting you. Like I got $1,000 shoes on. I can. So all of a sudden, here comes Jose. Did you see Jose in the foyer? The big dude, yeah, Jose. Mm-hmm. So Jose kind of like senses something, right? Because we're kind of like in a foyer, and we're not like fighting, but we're kind of like, you know, and it just looks strange. So Jose kind of like jumps in, yo, what's going on, Mr. Let Go? Yeah, da 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 da. And then we start talking, right? And he's looking at me like, what's up with him? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and I go like this, right? So Jose possibly was about to diffuse the situation, right? And because he looked at me and I was like, it's cool, right? So all of a sudden, Jose kind of like breaks it up. So he moves over here. Me and Jose finished talking. And before he goes, Cooley goes downstairs, braids. Everybody was in the house called them braids.
Yes.
Right? We called them braids. I pulled him to the side. I was like, yo, what was that? Like, what was all that? Because I literally still didn't really understand what was happening. He was like, no, we cool. We cool. Yeah. Okay. Because I just want to warn you that these my people and you was just about to get beat the fuck up. And I don't even know why. So I need you to like just calm down a little bit because niggas in here beat you up on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, we cool. We cool. So let's go back to the video because he says he actually brings this up.
If you're not with the smoke, we could piece it up. He was like, bro, that internet stuff, that ain't nothing, man. It's all love, this and this. And then some people came over. And
that part right there. That's when Jose came over.
This and then some people came over.
He doesn't realize when some people came over, Jose big ass came over, he was about to get beat up. So I wanted to make sure that we're going to have a good, conversation throughout the weekend. because you will get beat the fuck up in this house. You know what I'm saying? So that's when he says some people came over.
And that's what it was. And then it was all good. Then I go downstairs to do my set. During tonight's conversation, Ease is upstairs, and I guess
Ease is the dude that's looking in his eyes like he wants to have sex with him. That's this dude right here.
You know, Mr. Let Go is all. What was he acting? I didn't see it. How was he acting? Scary? That's
yeah. He was worried because he thought that we came here to beat him up.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you. So I guess he talked to Ease. Ease.
Go ahead.
And I saw you right after. I didn't see no.
You saw me right after, right?
This is some delusional, weird stuff. This is craziness. Grown
so
men.
Everybody watching, this woman was in the house with us. So what is your so as you seen whatever was going on in the foyer, you probably didn't hear anything. What was your interpretation of what you seen?
I just seen y'all over there just talking, and then you came over. Mm-hmm. It didn't seem like it was like a scuffle or nothing like that, or about to be a fight. But then you came over there, and you literally came from over there to over where we was at. So I don't get where you were scared, or the whole weekend I didn't see any type of fear of being in the same place. Like we all thought it was a joke, like it was funny. And it still is a joke. Why is this still this is childish.
Exactly. So, what is your opinion of him before I got there and after I got there? Was he different before I got there versus after I got there, in your opinion?
No, he was the same. Honestly, he was very uninteresting in somebody they far literally everybody. Let me just speak for
the whole house.
Okay, well, the whole house.
Go ahead.
Everybody just not want to be around this man. Like one person switched up when they was in one thing with them, but you could tell that person won't really dealing with him either. But nobody really was talking to him. Like he was not. That's why when you said that guy, whoever that brown skin guy is, I never seen that man. I barely seen Brady.
He spent okay. Okay, you already know me, you, everybody else. We all spent really the whole weekend together, right? All of us, right? We hung out together, and it was literally just us, right? Where was Braids?
He was at no after thing, not even in the living room for real, talking to people. I didn't really.
He wasn't even in the living room with us. He wasn't in the back with us. No. When all of us was in the back, he wasn't in the back with us.
He was just
so So go ahead.
You know, he probably did all that because he already had told his homeboy, that guy, now that you said that he was there, that if I see him, I'm gonna say something. He probably only did that because that guy was there and wanted to make it seem like, oh well, you know, I'll do what I say I'm gonna do, which is corny because like why is you doing it? This don't even make sense to me. But now that you said that he was there, I think he was just trying to prove a point. That's all.
To his homeboy. So think about this, Kay. And I know you're a woman, but if a dude is walking into a house full of women, wouldn't the last thing on his mind be a dude?
He has a woman though, so he probably wasn't. And I don't think none of the women in the house was his type of woman. So,
oh, they weren't white.
Yeah. So like, let me get the fuck on. Like, no.
So did he seem socially awkward or just obtuse?
He did. Even like when we was on stage, he was pissing me off. I'm like, first of all, he would throw around big ass words just to deflect from what's we speak English in like real life where I'm from, wherever else I go. But I was on stage with this man, he was just throwing out stuff and then try to throw you off from what he talking about, which was nothing.
Babbling.
nothing. And I'm just like, this is so stupid. And then he's like those type of people that they just say dumb shit just to get some type of reaction. And then when you do get a reaction, you want to fight. That don't even make sense.
Then you want to fight.
Why are you talking that? Do you hear what you're saying?
It's okay. Me and you was on a podcast episode with the Cornball.
Oh my gosh. And he was cool though.
Wait. He was cool?
Not cool. He was
he was quiet as a mouse.
Yes. He was mellow.
He was like this.
He was very mellow on that thing. And then I thought I was gonna have to come in there. I thought I was gonna have to come in there and have my guard up and stuff. Cause when he said some certain stuff, I was already ready to, cause he was already just kept. You sound so ignorant to have all these words from the dictionary, the biggest words that you could find, come out your mouth. Your mental is so ignorant. It's ignorant. It's very sad. I couldn't really thing. But I had my guard up. I'm like,
so we did a episode because it was multiple episodes, right? So we did an episode with the Cornball, and I'm barking on him, because the thing about it is we're paid to do content, right? So I don't want to fight no lame because you're not on my level. It's kind of like Ja Rule and Jay-Z. If Jay-Z is in a room and Ja Rule is in a room and Ja Rule's like, yo, I want to fight you, do you think Jay-Z is going to fight Ja Rule? He's going to be like, security, get Ja Rule away from him. Why is he over here, right? And you know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, I feel sorry for bums who actually feel the need to prove themselves to a person that is on a higher caliber and they want to do all this stuff. No, if you want to prove yourself when the camera comes on, because we're all content creators, let's go crazy on camera, not fight, but bring out all your little stupid little vernacular words and let's duel in content, because that's what we're paid to do. Did he duel with me on that episode with you?
He didn't know. I told you he was very mellow. He wasn't how he was downstairs. Like, just not as talkative or had much really to say. Like, he still had his type of, talk, but he wasn't like, he wasn't or nothing like that. So it didn't make, I don't know. And I thought I was ready because y'all had already got into it. So I'm like, oh, us three in a room just wasn't. But he kept it cool. So
yeah, right. So Joey 85 said, why am I timed out? Hey, nobody timed anybody out. What was Joey saying something crazy in the chat or something? He said he was timed out. Ooh. Don't time anybody out unless they say the R word, the P word, some crazy stuff. Mr. Let Go, you the homie, but you were scared. Okay, so somebody in here tomorrow, I'm all scared. Let this guy say what he wants, y'all. Don't time him out. Like I don't care. Like, so whatever, So don't time him out. I got moderators in the chat, and I don't know if they time him out. So, say it again.
No, I thought I could see it, but I can't.
Okay, so here's the actual problem with all of these little dudes. They're so used to being combative on YouTube with these women and all this other stuff, right? And they have a lot to prove. But even with what you've seen, they're not combative or even that smart when they're around peers. They say a whole bunch of dumb shit when they're around bimbos that they got from Tinder, but when they get around actual content creators, they ain't got shit to say. Am I right?
Because they know it's gonna be a real debate or a real conversation to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? No, I think it's dumb, and I feel like I don't know how he grew up, but I feel like he was probably one of those people, this is just how I feel, that didn't have any type of, what is it? Probably wasn't popular. Stop. I don't want to see that. I'm crying. Probably wasn't popular when he got a mic in front of him and people started talking like or talking about him. He don't know what to do. Like, oh my gosh. Like,
so does he seem like a guy who wasn't popular in school as a woman?
That's how he seemed to me, but I don't know. He might have been because he is tall, but tall don't really mean much. According to him, it means a lot, but tall doesn't mean. He probably had some friends.
So I don't talk about, you know, folks, kids or whatever, but I want to look at what he has on here. Look at what he has on. Like, you have weirdos like that. He's a white boy, and I'm not against white people, but to the white, Go ahead.
Those type of want to be something else, but they hate it type of people. So.
Yeah. So he's a white boy in a black person's body, right? He even dresses like a white boy. He was dressing like a white boy at the show, right? But you can look at his picture. This is how he dresses. He dresses like a white person, right? And he dates white women. And he's dating a white woman with white kids, which, you know, is okay, no problem. But when you go online and start talking shit about black single mothers, but you get in a relationship with a white single mother, because look at the kids. The kids are almost as tall as him. So he is now in a relationship with the same type of woman that he talks shit about, just white.
They hate.
He talks all kinds of shit about black women, left and right, but at the end of the day, he is with the same woman that he talks shit about, just white. So apparently, because the woman is white, she's better than y'all single mothers.
She's still a single mother. Are they married?
No.
He can leave her at any time. She's going to be a single mother. They're not even married.
No. She was a single mother when he met her.
He got another baby.
She got 2 kids by a white dude, and he got with him. Huh?
His baby is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and she pregnant. And shout out to them. Shout out to their family. It's cool. But the thing about it is, you can't come in black environments talking shit about black women, thinking that it's okay when your mom, your lady is just like the black women that you talking shit about. You know what I'm saying?
They hate themselves so much that they need to talk about black women that you don't even date. If you don't date them, you don't like them, shy away from talking about them because you don't know all of them. It's weird. Talk about who you date and what you deal with. It's no need to compare the two when you sit here. Just because she's a different race, she's still a baby mama. She's someone's baby mama. It might be multiple, might be, well, now it's multiple, well, 2 because she's mama. You're not married.
Yeah.
But she's a baby mama. I'm confused.
Yeah. She's either a double baby mama or a triple baby mama because, well, and I'm not saying nothing bad about her, but this is just statistics. She's a quadruple baby.
He put it out here.
He put it out there. Right. So she is actually a quadruple single mother because she now has 4 illegitimate children. I'm about to let y'all see something else.
Better about it.
And
when he was talking, I didn't even know what race she was until I think a couple days ago, or probably last week, when he was talking, he gave me that impression that he dealt with those type of women, just by the way that he says, women that just won't question what he's saying, or women that'll just let him talk the way he talk. Like
that's it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
it. Go, I'm gonna question how you talking to her or what you doing to her. Like
that's it. Exactly. That is it. So the thing about it is, hold on. I'm gonna play this. I'm play this video here too, because here it is right here.
Mom, right? I see a woman that made all the wrong choices and terminate the baby or not. You got so much power, but you still make poor decisions with your power. So when I see a single mom, right? I see a woman that made all the wrong choices and only prioritize how she feels. She's selfish.
Will you ever date a single mom?
What he say?
Will you ever? The girl said, "Will you ever date a single mom?"
What he say?
Listen to what he about to say. They literally said, because they don't know he's in a relationship with a white single mom. Watch this.
I mean, single moms need love too. They can get a little recreational use only sometimes.
Exactly why I just called her a baby mother, because he don't plan no.
He literally says single mothers are for recreational use only, but his girl is a single mother.
Yeah.
So look, it gets worse. Watch this.
You believe that single moms are damaged? Are damaged goods?
Well, damaged goods. I believe that.
You got to remember, his woman is a single mom. So they ask, are single mothers damaged goods? That means he has to call his own woman damaged goods. Watch how he stutters. Why are you stuttering, sir? Just answer the damn question.
Damaged goods. I believe that.
Why are you stuttering?
Are damaged goods?
Well, damaged goods. I believe that.
I'm confused. What?
Are single mothers damaged goods? In the back of his mind, he's like, my lady is, that means I'm about to have to call my old lady damaged goods.
He's a contradiction. He's a contradiction. A walking contradiction. I can't even talk. A walking contradiction. Like, that's what I mean by this type of woman would allow him to talk this way. If I know my man is on a podcast talking about single moms,
you would be like, what is you doing?
You said what?
You would be like, what is you doing? I'm a single mom.
I feel some type of way.
Right. But since she's white, she's probably, oh, it's okay. No problem, honey.
Would you like a sandwich?
Would you like a sandwich? So the thing about it is, weirdos who, and I'm not against interracial dating.
No.
But when a woman has little white kids, I've never in my life seen a black man date a woman that has little white kids. That's different than a black man dating a white woman. Have you ever seen a black man date a white woman and she has little white kids?
Well, my uncle did, so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I've never seen it. So I bet this man has had the police called on him multiple times. Because imagine his tall ass putting two white kids in a van or something. He looked like he abducting the kids. Police, please get here. I see a black man and he's abducting two little white kids. Like, what are you doing with those two little white kids, sir? I bet he cannot be out in public with two little white kids without the mom. You go to jail. Because what are you doing? Your big tall ass walking around with two little white kids. Somebody call the police on you. So it's nothing wrong with interracial dating. There's nothing wrong with dating a woman with two little white kids. But when you are dating a woman with two little white kids and she's white and you talking shit about black women, now is a problem.
Exactly. Just leave us out of it. I don't understand why.
Leave us out of it.
Go be happy. Go do you. But you're literally blatantly talking about the woman that you're sleeping with.
Her. You're talking about her. Yeah. Everything that comes out of this man's mouth, he's talking about his own baby mama. That he done knocked up 2 times. So shout out to Melanin Goddess 76. Good evening, Mr. Let Go in chat. And shout out to Stephanie Ambrose. Thank you so much for the membership. Mm-hmm. So hold on, let me play a little bit more of this, a little stupid video.
I mean, she just said it right there. What'd she say?
That she believes that single moms are
damaged. She just said yes, that single moms are damaged goods.
Of course we are.
Yeah.
And why
damage?
You still don't remember the little short dude right here?
Okay? I do not remember seeing man a day in my life. And that's
because they were together like they were a couple. Every time I seen him, unless Cooley was downstairs. They were like some little couple or something.
Never saw
it. Why do you say single moms are damaged goods?
What is that camera not focusing here? I don't want to get too involved in my
listen, I got you. Listen, single moms, to answer your question directly, like I said,
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Recreational use only.
No.
Do you know? You guys know what that means?
Are you serious?
Recreational use only. Especially if you up in your ages in your 30s, recreational use only.
Do you mean like hit and quit it?
That's what pissed me off about him too, because he was giving R. Kelly vibes when he kept saying that stupid shit too. Because I'm like, he's older than me. Why are you focusing on children, basically young girls? What that don't even make sense. Like, what a woman has to grow regardless. Which you want a woman that's like. Not of age, or not. Let me not say not of age. That's young because they're young.
Teenagers, in other words, right?
And whatever, because they'll look at you as superior to them because you're older. That's the only thing I could think of. Because I'm like, why you keep saying that? Because we have.
It's okay. He literally said, especially when they're older, his white baby mama is in her 30s. Literally everything that he's saying about black women, his white woman is the same thing. She got 4 kids.
Oh, I don't even know why I just said, oh, like I ain't see all them kids. but
you got to think about it. She has, because she's pregnant. No, they're 5. So she has 4 kids. I think the other one is his. So she has 4 kids. So she's a single mother 4 times over. And he's talking about her like, oh, yeah, that's my woman. But these black women, if you got 1 child, you have no value. Imagine if he leaves this white woman. She got 4 kids.
Exactly what I said.
She almost got a 6-pack of children. This woman, you know how when you go to the gym, you want a 6-pack?
I'm done.
She got almost got a 6-pack of children. But there's nothing wrong with her. But these black women.
Well, all them kids. That's a lot of kids. I'm sorry. Not to be. That's.
Okay, most black women don't have 4 kids.
And they about the same day.
Okay, wasn't he on the podcast talking about statistics?
I couldn't. I had to turn my ears off because I live in the real world. I don't have time to hear all that dumb stuff.
Hey, statistically, most black women don't have 4 kids. His lady,
that black woman,
is the worst statistic in America. She has 4 children and she's not married. The worst statistic in America is her. 4 children and not married. But he want to talk about y'all. Y'all got 1 kid, but y'all trash. but she got 4 kids, and she ain't trash because she's
probably don't run her mouth or say anything that disagrees with what he's saying. Like, as long as you shut up and make them kids, that's all that matter. I don't think he cared. I'm listening though. He just sounds crazy when he talks.
So let me play.
I hate that.
Let me play this video real quick. So somebody did a response video. I guess he's going to want to fight them next.
I know.
Guys, all these red pillars are scammers. This is what I mean. I feel like red pillars date single moms more than.
This is a 2 million subscriber YouTube channel about to tear his ass up. I ain't gonna play the whole video. So they're talking about Cooley.
When I tell you guys all these red pillars are scammers, this is what I mean. I feel like red pillars date single moms more than the average person. For a movement that yells and moans about single moms as much, that so many of them date these women.
Don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
So you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year.
Okay. Only 1% of the entire world is a single mother with 4 kids. Only 1% of the world is a single mother of 4 kids. 1%. Speaking of percentages. Only 1%.
What do Hype got to do? He just really think he is top tier because he is top. That's why I be hating about women when they be like, oh, I want this, I want that. It doesn't matter how a man presents himself, how he look. It matters on how he treats people, how he speaks to people. This man is trash, literally. Like, he can be as tall as a skyscraper. Look how you act. Look how you talk. You don't have nothing other than your height. Oh, I make well over 100K. Who the fuck cares? Like, what do you do with that? Like, who
and
cares?
he doesn't make well over 100K.
I don't care. He can make a lot of money, but he still dealt with a single mother that he added on to her troop crew. So it doesn't matter. You still making dumb decisions. You making all that money, and you still have a baby mother. You still have a baby mother. On the paperwork, it says single, married, or divorced. You are, and she is.
This woman got 4 freaking kids. All right, so let's keep going.
I'm black at that if you add that on.
That's why he said that. That's why he talked the way he talked. That's why. That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's 6'4" and black. This is why. He's the trinket. He's the fetish. But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids.
The way this motherfucker said that. So I'm not familiar with this cinematic universe. So I decided to look up a couple of this dude's clips, and it's just him ragging on single moms all day long and how they're not wifey material.
So if you are a single mother, single mothers normally don't have good character, generally speaking, because they chose the wrong man, meaning that they normally broke up the relationship. Single moms show the worst characteristic traits, to be honest. No, what single mothers show is that you're selfish because you prioritize yourself over the kid. If you prioritize the kid, you would have worked through thick and thin to keep that relationship with the father.
A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids.
Go ahead. What's your thoughts?
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with him? I really do not watch his content, and I don't think I ever came by it.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you saying that if a woman was getting bopped on, she should have just stayed. I'm getting cheated on all the time. She should have just stayed and caught a disease. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about?
He literally says this right here.
Movement is innuendo. Hold
on, and back it up.
The whole Me Too movement is innuendo. The whole Me Too movement is trying to destroy a man's character.
You think that the majority of people that's joining the Me Too movement are lying?
generally,
oh my God,
generally, I don't believe them.
Oh my God.
Hey. Yo, he's like, oh my God.
So
no.
I want to go ahead.
That's what it go back to. Something wrong or some R. Kelly-ish about this man. Okay, because
something's mentally wrong with this dude. So people in my comments were saying I ducked a fade, right? So think about that. I, Mr. Lego, ducked a fade. So what the guys in my comments want me to do is to run around fighting losers.
Right.
Every loser on YouTube that don't like me, we supposed to get into a fight?
Only broke and weird people do that. Like people that got stuff to actually look forward to and people to take care of. Don't go around fighting people that have something to say about them, because you're always, if you plan on being in this lane, someone is always going to say something bad about you. What are we talking about right now? This is insane. I'd have been dogged on the internet, and I don't care. I'm probably getting dogged right now as we speak. But you think like, oh yeah, I just don't watch it, or I don't care. Like it's not something I want to fight somebody over. That's dumb. What are we talking about? It's just helping me get to where I want to go. What are we talking about?
Right. So anybody who's like, yo, you ducked the fade. I don't fight losers. So to the Cooley dude, who is a loser, if you want to fight me, you're gonna have to spend at least about 3-4 years busting your ass to get up to my level. And I still ain't gonna want to fight you, but at least do that. Because the thing about it is, you got to work your way up to even be in my presence. Because I don't even know why the hell that nigga was around us. Because you even said the nigga was an outcast through the whole time, right?
He was. And I understand now that we are off the podcast, and that's what he had, that other guy clearly. So he didn't really have to mingle with us. And then he has a baby mama at the house, so he don't need to talk to the women. So I understand. But other people were just talking. Like everybody wasn't trying to like get with people. That was just being normal, having a conversation.
But even just normal talking, he wasn't even able to do that.
Oh, he was not doing that. He was out of there. Every time that was up, when he was done with his stuff, he was gone.
Mm-hmm. So for the people who think I should fight the man, if you're a loser and you come into my face talking crazy, security is going to beat you up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to beat you up. Security is. Because you seen how big Jose was, right?
He is big.
Jose was security.
Yeah.
And I, had to tell him not to beat him up because he seen what was going on in the foyer. And I had to let him know, like, hey, you're about to get beat the fuck up and you don't even know it. So it would behoove you to calm it down, sir. Because at the end of the day, I have no need or want to fight him because I did not he did not disrespect me. I disrespected him. Were you on a podcast episode where I called him gay in his face?
Oh no, I wasn't. No.
Okay. You wasn't on that episode. Yeah, I called him gay, and Ace was like, yo, I'm like, okay. He's gay adjacent. In his face. And I don't want to fight, but I did say what I wanted to say, not only in his face, but on camera. And that is going to come out in the near future. When? I don't know. But it's going to come out in the near future. I called a man gay multiple times, And the thing about it is, even if he wanted to fight, at least wait until we got our work.
He said in the middle.
Because didn't we go out to eat every night?
We did.
All of us?
Yeah, we did.
We went bowling. We went out to eat. We did all kinds of shit.
Oh, he wasn't even there for bowling.
No, he never went out with us because he's a cornball. So I want you to think about this. We all are in Ohio. It ain't shit in Ohio, right? We all are in Ohio for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? Because I left Monday. Do you know this nigga never went out with us, not one time? The nigga went. So if I'm not saying he was scared, I'm not going to say that. But there was something for him to scurry back to his hotel 4 nights in a row. He didn't go out with us Friday. He didn't go out with us Saturday. He didn't go out with us Sunday. So this is us hanging out at the bowling alley.
That's what we should have been having this discussion. Because how are we all in a polygamous relationship if you wasn't going to say nothing?
Because that's my sister wife, and if you buy me a drink, you got to buy her a drink.
Oh, no, I don't want to drink.
No, food. I mean, she get her drink, cake and socks.
And SD bought more food than.
So right here, it says Kay getting socks. Kay needed some socks, and I was getting her socks. Food. I mean, she get her drink, cake and socks.
I'm crying.
I literally had socks for you, and you went and put on another nigga socks. Another nigga socks.
And SD bought more food than you on Friday. You got to make up for that.
Speak up. Remember we talked about communication?
You was back there. You probably couldn't see me because your glasses were on when I was over there going through it, ordering my stuff.
No, I walked up and I said, "What are you doing?"
We sister wives, and he didn't make sure her shit was covered.
No, listen. I walked up and I said, "What are you doing?" Ordering food, and I said, "Why?" I'm vlogging. Okay, is the one in the front in the green looking sexy.
It was another man paying attention.
Fellas, never try to date 4 women. But it was all a joke. We was just having fun, acting like we was in a polygamous relationship. But yeah.
I'm the first. I gotta be in anything.
You said you was the first one?
Yeah, but I gotta be in anything. I need to be the first because.
Yes, you was first. You was first. Yeah. But all together, I just wanted to have somebody that was actually in the house with us because, like I said, the cornball is sitting around lying on.
Let me know. Then I seen him again, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to cause any commotion because why is he still speaking about it? Like, as a man, if you said that you don't want to catch the fade, right? And you said it's all love, why would you then continue to speak about it to make something an issue? Like, oh, well, Cooley wanted to fight me. Like you're scared or something. Like, bro, he wanted to fight me. Please help. So then, he says, he walks up to me again. Well, he walks up to me and he's like, yo, what was that all about? His voice got super high. Like, I got a high-pitched voice regularly, but his voice was super high. Yo, bro, what was that all about? What was that all about?
That was when I warned him that Jose was about to beat him up, so he may want to calm down.
I'm like, listen, dog, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. You said, you don't want no smoke. So it's good, bro. I gave him a handshake again. He's still talking like, but yeah, like my people's overheard and, my people's in here and stuff like that. So they worried and stuff. I'm like, Pat.
So that was me telling him, like, you may want to calm down because Jose was about to beat his ass. So, my people's in here. I'm trying to warn him.
You did say that when we was talking about it, because we was trying to figure out what was going on at the stairs.
Yeah. So when y'all asked me like what was going on at the steps, what was y'all question and what was the conversation about then?
We just wanted to know what was going on because y'all was over there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look like it was like a quiet little disagreement. It wasn't. Yeah. It looked like it was about to be like, oh yeah, it's about to be a fight. But we just stared because I was being nosy. I was being nosy. So
your ass was all in the conversation.
I was trying to be hard. I can only see y'all from where I was at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the thing about it is, I can't run around fighting every person that I say is a cornball. So I told him in his face, he's a cornball. I told him in his face that he's gay adjacent by how he kept maneuvering around with the little dude, because instead of hanging out with a house full of women, okay, he decided to go back to a hotel room with a dude.
Which I did not know that man was there. That's so crazy.
Yeah, he was there.
Well, he had a reason to leave then. He didn't need to be around us.
He went from a house full of women. We going out to eat. We having fun. We up in the living room. We outside. We just having fun, you know, like talking shit or whatever, drinking. And instead of being in a house full of women, because it really wasn't a lot of guys, right? Yeah. So instead of being in a house full of women, whether you got a girl or not, you would rather go back to a hotel room with a dude. And that's why I was like, you may be gay adjacent because you hate women.
Literally.
Right. You in a house full of women and you want, and I'm the center of your attention. In a house full of women, Mr. Let Go is the center of your attention. So that's the second thing. All of your attention is on me, because he literally said it right here. Oh, when I see him, I'm gonna do this. He said it right here.
What's his name that you? What's the name that you pressed? That you kind of punked? What's his name? Mr. Let Go.
Okay.
So yeah, so Cooley pressed Mr. Let Go because Mr. Let Go was previously talking crap about Cooley or whatnot, and Cooley's like, yeah, if I see him, I'm gonna let him know what's up if you want to shoot.
When I see him, I'm gonna let him know what's up. In a house full of women, the only thing you thinking about is Mr. Let Go in a house full of women.
It don't look good at all. It just don't. It's so corny. I'm over it, because people gonna talk about you. And that was so. That is even more sicker that you sat there and thought about another man for a year. And what you gonna do to this man when you see him? This is insane. Okay.
That shit happened about 8 months to a year ago. And he's been sitting around hoping but I think in that video, him was in the house full of women talking about when I see him, is what I'm saying. He's in a house full of women thinking about another dude.
He was there on the first night for the little meet and greet, but I didn't see, you wasn't there. So how did he know you? I'm confused.
The call sheet, the paper.
I did not. Oh, see, I don't be paying attention.
You know, on the call sheet, it showed what time everybody was on podcast episodes together.
Yeah, I remember that was after we got there. I thought he knew before we got there because we didn't know who was coming before.
But on the email, it was on the call sheet, all the people that we was going to do a podcast episode with.
Oh, I didn't
know.
So
yeah. So the man is literally getting exposed.
Just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth. I'm 6'4", well over 100K a year, and I'm black.
Single moms, recreational use only.
Recreational use only.
Not a single mom of two.
That's why he talked the way he talked.
Shout out Benny Ray for the investigative journalism.
As a single mother, do you believe you deserve a man in the top percentile?
Now I know what you're thinking. You're the single mom guy. Check me out. I never once told you not to date a single mom. I never said any of that, but this nigga.
Recreational use only.
So you got with a single mom of two, gave her a baby, and she's pregnant again. Not to mention,
since we got a little mixed baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa.
Oh, you ain't see this, did you? You ain't see this, Kay? Watch this.
Is he trolling?
He does TikTok videos with his white single mother. Hold on, let me back it up. This is him on TikTok. He got like 1 million followers on TikTok because he does videos with the white girl.
Mention.
Since we got a little mix baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa.
Did I have the white one?
Cringy interracial couple content.
Recreational use only. Seems to me as though
You're doing more than recreational use with her, buddy.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Now you're a single mom.
So everybody on the internet is talking shit about him. Here's another person.
You've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes.
I'm glad.
You have a victim mindset.
Thank you.
And quite frankly, you're very rude and rambunctious and disrespectful.
Thank you.
And you've confirmed a lot of the.
This is the podcast he bit off of. So he started his podcast by arguing with women, but the Fresh and Fit podcast is who he bit his style from.
Stereotypes that have haunted black women for decades in America.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Inspector Gadget Music. Ever since the No Fugazi exposure happened, a lot of guys have been in the comment section saying many different things. Some folks are supporting him, some folks are bashing him, but this comment is the most telling. And it comes from Lou8853. He's a Myron from Fresh and Fit clone.
And Myron is the first dude that you were saying on Fresh and Fit. So he's a clone of the other dude.
Uses every last one of his talking points. Nothing original. Now, I couldn't prove this until I had to do my research. And here's what I found. I took some time really going through this guy's channel. And before I went to his channel to compare him to Myron or Fresh and Fit, I noticed
they actually look alike. So I don't know if you know Myron from Fresh and Fit. He's another dude that only dates white women and talk shit about black single mothers.
I've seen his stuff.
Yeah. So they actually are very similar.
Some similarities. Him and Myron feel the same way about black women. They are not attracted to them. At least if they are attracted to them, they don't date them. The No Fugazi guy, Chris Cooley, is all in on white women, and Myron is all in on everything but black women. All right. So that's point number one. Number two, both of them have self-help podcasts. And so in order to get the views up, what they do is they bring people who are very hostile. For an example, if you have a podcast with people that are just like you, it's not really clippable. You can't really do what they call clip farming, and you can't really take it.
Which what Ace does. He does content with people like him, other content creators that are on the same mental and articulate level as him. That's what he's saying, right? They don't do that. They go out and get bimbos and dumb chicks and then give them alcohol so they can just wild out on a podcast so he can be like, I kicked this chick out type shit. That's what he's saying.
Out parts of the podcast and kind of, put them out there. In the Red Pill community, everything has been really discussed. So you need some entertainment and controversy to basically put this out. So what's the best way to do it? Well, you have to invite guests that you're really not attracted to and that you can make fun of. I don't care if it's extreme feminists, if it's BBWs, if it's atheists. You got to have these people so you can get explosive arguments. And what both Cooley will do, which is the guy from the No Fugazi podcast, and Myron will do, they will bring black women on, hoping that these black women will base.
Somebody said, not another diddler with the alcohol. Y'all see cup. Myron definitely feeds you alcohol. He feeds the ladies a shitload of alcohol. You see all the cups, Kay?
How do people watch this stuff? It's very sad to see a man debate with a woman. And like, if you don't like them, just don't entertain. It's so
entertain them.
It's like you can't be that much of a man really trying to debate with a woman. I would never. It
just don't make no sense. Like on the podcast, I was mainly debating with the dudes. I was barking on the dudes.
What type of man are you? Like,
I'm not barking on the women. I'm barking on the dudes because I'm a man. I don't want to bark on women.
That's what men do.
Like, was I barking on you at in any podcast episode we was on?
No, we was on. I think one. Yeah, we was on one with him.
Yeah.
No.
Was I barking on any other women?
Get your point across with another man. Why is you trying to get your point across with a
woman?
Trying to make her look dumb and just using her for clickbait. That's so sick.
Because they're gay.
You said what?
Because they're gay. Or let's just say gay adjacent.
I'm gonna just shut
basically
up.
Go berserk. And they will trigger these black women into becoming berserk, especially Myron. Chris Cooley, not so much so, but Myron definitely. Both of these guys will do this. And we have an example of Myron doing it right here. You don't similar
no
the world of doesn't want to leave. And
no, he is that man.
I got you.
Good.
Are
You want to walk the warrior? Get the fuck out of here, you fat. Because I can match her.
So what Myron on Fresh and Fit does, he enrages the women so much after they got liquored up, because you see all the red cups, right? So he antagonizes the women so bad and then starts saying, you black this and you single mother this, and the woman gets up and gets mad, and then he titles the video, Myron kicks angry black woman out. So he liquors the women up, antagonizes the women, berates the women, and then kicks them out of the show, and then labels the video, Myron kicks angry black woman out. You see the red cups.
With you. Okay, so now if you were to watch Chris Cooley of the No Fugazi podcast, he's a little bit more mild-mannered. He's not going so hard in the paint. But if you really look at his titles, he's being disrespectful to the lady.
He's doing the same shit. You do not qualify. You don't have a mom and dad. Get out. N-word. It's the same shit.
This clip here is called Cooley Kicks Out Big John from the Animal Channel. Now, let me just say this, all right? This lady happens to be black. He's not giving any race to the lady, but he's calling her a Big John, or, you know, that's a kind of a Philadelphia East Coast thing. You know, John could be anything. It could be, you know, a woman. It could be something else. So this big lady from the Animal Channel, so all of a sudden she's from the Animal Channel. Basically, she's not even human. Okay, that's a title. This is something very similar that Myron would do on Fresh and Fit. However, let's play it out and see what happens.
No, you want to belittle people.
Did
and
I belittle anybody today?
Belittle you first.
He didn't belittle
Who did
you,
I belittle
today? He didn't disrespect you.
No, I'm just saying. I watch
seems
a lot of
you're
your
being very
podcasts, and I'm just
emotional right
saying
now.
I'm not very emotional at all.
So he's like, you're really emotional right now. But yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
People, look at the fact that like Joe Rogan.
But you gotta say something?
No, I'm just saying men should not do this. It's
but this is the reason why I diss them, because I care about my community as a whole. Black men, black women, the children of everybody, and we can't be running around berating each other. Now, I'll say some shit about single mothers because I don't want y'all to be single mothers again. And I don't make new single mothers. I got a vasectomy. So this nigga is not only talking shit about single mothers, he talking shit about black women, and then he's getting women pregnant. So he's creating single mothers.
Because they not married. Out of wedlock. It just don't make sense. It's a big contradiction. And why are you doing that? Like, I feel like they wasn't raised right. You know, like something wasn't together there. Like, how can you speak on somebody else, which is a woman? You don't even know how to walk in a woman's shoes, but you talking about her so much. That's weird.
But if you look at him, you could tell he was probably raised around white people, and he probably hates black women altogether. Imagine if he was single and you were single, and he tried to talk to you, and he was wearing this. You can see this. You can see this picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if he walked up to you wearing this? Would you talk to him?
Stop. No. Okay.
So this is who he is. He walks around looking like a dweeb, and black women look at him like he's a dweeb, and he has hatred for the women because they think he's a dweeb. But white women, because you can look at her son is dressed like him. So of course she's not going to think Cooley is a dweeb because her son is dressed just like Cooley is.
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Cooley dressed like a dweeb. Go ahead.
It doesn't matter what he has on. It's how he think. Like, is he speaking this way in the house? How he speaks outside is what's the problem. Like, is she getting the same treatment? Like, you walk around telling her she a single mother, like, and you not of value because you're a single mother, and I made you another single mother. Like, do he speak to her?
But if he isn't, though, Kay, why isn't he? Because he gets on podcasts on every. I don't know. I don't watch his bullshit, but according to what they're saying in every video, he calls women single mothers. So why wouldn't you call your own woman and say you're a single mother too? Sit your single mother. Because if he doesn't, like, you're a hypocrite. Because the nigga talks about single mother
who was a BBL Becky. Mind you,
and she got
getting
BBL.
her knocked up because she's currently pregnant, not even married to her. They've been together since 2017 and has yet to put a ring on her finger.
Oh, I gotta take the music out. I don't want no problems.
Christmas is around the corner, and since we got a little mix baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa,
And I have the white ones.
and let's see which one he chooses. Same time, don't cheat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Which one are you gonna pick?
Like, all the boxes were checked. Cringy interracial couple content. She's begging to be proposed to. She's a single mother. All of these things that he tells you in clips like this.
So the thing about it is, Kay, if he does make 6 figures, it's because of his girl. Because they got millions of views on TikTok, and they get paid from TikTok doing these interracial content.
But he won't marry her.
But he doesn't make money from his own show because he has a studio that he has to pay for. And we all know to a certain degree how much everybody makes by the views that we get on our YouTube shows, right? And he doesn't have any products. So I make money off of my products that I sell along with my YouTube money, right? But you can look at how many views a person gets on YouTube and tell how much they get paid from YouTube. And he don't make no 6 figures off of YouTube alone, because even if he did, he still has to pay for the studio that he's in. This is in one of my 6 rooms.
I'm done.
As a single mother, do you believe you deserve a man in the top percentile?
I'm able to do everything else, whether or not I have a baby or not. I still can be a great wife.
Yeah, listen, single moms, recreational use only.
Do you mean like...
How do you go home to your girl knowing is it just a check you give her? Like, hey, bitch, I talk shit about you. Here's your payout. Like, why? It costs you nothing not to do this.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like this dude is the biggest cornball on social media.
You could probably still make a bunch of red pill points and not say this goofy ass shit. You know what I think it is?
Minutes ago.
I don't think these kinds of guys can actually get the women that they want. So they go for women who are having a little bit more of a difficult situation or willing to accept more things. Why? Because
a woman with multiple kids, a single mother. They literally talk shit about single mothers and date single mothers. And I have no problem. I date single mothers. I don't have no problem with that. But
it's like, listen, for some single moms out there, not all, but some, they're willing to accept a little bit more. Why? Because they want that companionship. Because people do judge them for having children.
Their standards are lower.
If this BBL Becky didn't have no kids, she wouldn't be with him.
You think so?
Why else would he get with a BBL Becky with kids if he could get another one? Why would he go in contravention with his own ideology if he could get the same type of girl without kids? So they talk about, I make 6 figures, this and that. I'm over this height, this and that. But then you still end up with the single mom that you be yelling about. I don't even believe you can get what you want. Your whole business model is predicated on the ability of you knowing the truth and you being able to get what you want. But you don't. Why do you think these guys go either for single moms, 18-year-olds, or fobs, fresh off the boat?
You said it. You said it. 18-year-olds. And he said fobs. Fobs are fresh off the boat. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to Colombia and get me a
passport, bro.
Passport bros.
That
because they can't get like, because the thing about it is, it's one thing about YouTube, and you can say well all you want to say on YouTube, but when you get in a room full of men and women, the real you shows up. Was I fun to be around?
No, for real, you was. I ain't even gonna lie. You was fun. That's why we all stayed basically together, because it was good vibes. His vibes was welcoming. It was very stay away from me type of. He's not nobody that in my real life, if I didn't know him from the internet, like even when knowing him from the internet, I'm not talking to him because he don't. But his aura is shitty, and when he opens his mouth, it's even shittier. I don't. Nah.
Yeah. Not one woman in the house. Even not one. They just because he was weird.
His name was Braid all weekend, and everybody always had. Nobody said anything to nobody. As soon as we had an experience with this man, somebody came up and have the conversation. They start off with braids and
braids.
Like,
y'all did an episode with braids yet? And next thing you know, his name was. They didn't even call the nigga by his name. They called him Braids. His name was Braids.
That's his name. I don't know his name. What is his name?
Braids.
I'm done because for real, I don't know his name. I don't. Did he introduce himself? It don't matter.
I don't know. Did he introduce himself Thursday before I got there? I don't know.
No, he was at the other table. You God. He was at the loser table. I mean, let me stop. Ooh, not the loser table. They was cool. They was cool. No, I'm playing. But our table was lit. We was, we had a good time. But he was at the end. I seen him. I think one time I glanced over there, I seen him. And ever since that night, that was it.
He was with his boyfriend through the whole time.
That man came because I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah, he was with this dude through the whole time. They went back to the hotel together instead of he was with this dude through the whole weekend. He spent his whole weekend with a dude. All them women walking around.
Well, he don't like our type, our so
yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But go ahead. What? No, what you about to say?
No, I was saying I would think he would go to like the ending, to thank Ace for having us and all that stuff for the bowling thing. Like at least come out for that. I just thought about he really wasn't there for that either. Like that is wild.
Because he was socially awkward.
He was.
You know, when you're a socially awkward cornball, you don't feel comfortable being around like other people. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I got another video. Hold on, where's the video?
If I want issues for real, like he was saying, oh yeah, I want to fight you, this and that, I'm always be around. Like me, if I want to fight somebody and we know it's something going on after this,
You gonna wait for your opportunity, right?
Yes, I am.
Because
I'm gonna stay around.
yeah, right. Because we could have got into a fight and did what we did at the bowling alley or in the parking lot, just not at work. You know,
men are demonized for having standards. I personally believe that it's not the fact that y'all have standards or preferences even. A lot of men believe that if a woman is not their type, that she shouldn't be anybody else's type. Mm-hmm. And it ultimately goes down to, if I'm not attracted to this woman, then that must mean nobody else should be attracted to her. And that's why you have so many men speaking on women they would never date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So this was us right here all weekend, and we had a great time.
No.
And then that's where the problem comes in.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
I'm getting a therapy session from my therapist. She's sitting right here. Uno, dos, tres. This girl is hot, but she has a fur coat on, fanning herself with a plate.
You feel the
Shout out to Amira.
breath? That's why I'm hot. It's the breath. So if you limit the breath output, I wouldn't be as hot no more.
So you're hot because your own breath?
Because of your breath.
All right, they down there hating on me. Because I was looking sexy. Because of how sexy I'm looking. There you go, right there.
I'm having a good time. I'm like, what up to the thing?
I had to take the music out because on YouTube you can't play certain music.
Oh, so cute. Everybody's so cute.
With the shirt.
No problem. We look at them. Single mothers. Look at them. All the problem.
We trying to see if the shirts he bought, if the shirts came with the nipples already printed in the shirt. Hey, where you get pre-nippled shirts from? Yo, where you buy those?
The nipples come with the shirt.
Don't cover them up, man.
Yo, why you hating on my nipples? First of all, the ladies love my nipples. There you go.
I'm sweating. It was a hard, long day of drinking.
This one we was at the hold on, this one. So this one we was at a bowling alley, and as you can see, Braves was not there.
Yeah.
And that statement you just made is one of the reasons women feel unsafe.
Thank you.
Not at all.
You left
That
out
statement,
so much
that statement
nuance.
that I made.
You talked about one emotion. You talked about aggression. Women have emotional bandwidth. They have a lot more access to intermediate emotions a lot of men have never even been able to connect to. And the man may have access to maybe 5 bands of emotion. Emotion is still data. That's not processed via what you are great at, which is the logical mind. Women are processing 50, 60 bands a lot of times we can't even see or fathom. So to us, it looks like they fighting ghosts. And
that right there was so dope what he just said.
Real.
Women have more bandwidth than men. We can only be logical at a time. Women can be logical, you know, because a woman's brain operates like this. Our brains works from 2 different hemispheres. We compartmentalize. So yeah, he ate right there.
You just referenced the Me Too movement as a result of
no, you're proving what you just said. You know, the funny thing is, they got so many demons in their mind. Why they need a man? Let me finish. They going through because a man is, bro. It's data out there. Men are analytical, logical thinkers.
To the Me Too movement, that's logical.
Wait, I didn't compare it to that. I said I said that women show aggression through character destruction, innuendo. In regards to the Me Too movement, I was just talking about character destruction.
These are women who have been sexually abused. How you compare that to character destruction?
Okay, from the majority of all of these Me Too movements, well, he did something to Me Too with zero proof from 50 years ago.
How do you know who has proof in the Me Too movement?
Majority. I'm speaking generally from all the cases that we see.
Personal experiences that
generally from all the cases that we see.
Because you've reviewed all the data from all the cases.
Okay, let's unpack this.
She said, because you reviewed all the data from all the cases.
But yeah, we had a great time, and Cornball, or braids as y'all call them, did not get in the way of how much fun we had.
Yeah, it was fun. It was my first experience, like doing a podcast or anything like that. So I really did enjoy that, even though next time I need to open up a little bit more. But it was nothing that I marked down. Like, I like to talk about other stuff.
Okay, you gotta have more range though. You gotta have range, because as you already know, I can go into the single mother stuff too, right? But I can also like hold the single mothers up and talk shit about about the dudes.
Stuff I don't experience. It's like I'm talking out the side of my ass or side of my face. Like I'm not gonna sit there and just throw in something that I have no. It's just like I'm just talking blah blah blah. I want to speak on something I know. I'm not trying to just say stuff just to say, yeah, I said something. No, I want to actually know what I'm talking about and speak on what I talk about. That's what's the problem with a lot of people. They don't speak on what they know. They speak on other things they don't know, and I don't like that. I sit back and listen.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, we all were so close that everybody thought we was in a polygamous relationship, and it was just us, like we bonded.
When I was ordering my food, that's when we should have been having this discussion. Because how are we all in a polygamous relationship and you wasn't going to say nothing?
Because that's my sister wife, and if you buy me a drink, you got to buy her a drink.
Oh no, I don't want to drink.
No, I mean, she get her drink, Kay getting socks.
And SD bought more food than you on Friday. You got to make up for that.
Speak up. Remember we talked about communication. And Kay, as you can see, everybody stuck together, and you kept wandering off. So
I like to talk to people. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here.
You left us.
I have a good time. I'm trying to meet the people. I can't just. We already been hanging out all weekend. What else you want? Like, you see me?
I know, I'm just joking, but yeah. But I was jealous when all y'all went to Waffle House. I was like, oh, okay.
Why didn't you go?
Huh?
Why didn't you go? You was in the same thing.
No, okay. I don't remember what ended up happening, but everybody dispersed and y'all ended up going to Waffle House.
You was there. You're on my camera on YouTube. You were there.
And I was like, Kay is cheating on me. So I was like, okay. But no, I ended up leaving because it got so late and I had to fly out the next day.
Yeah, because I'm about to say you were there. You made it seem like you wasn't even there. You was there.
Yeah.
You was just at the other
no, it was like Tay was right behind each other. I was behind y'all. But the thing about it is, y'all didn't get y'all food, and because I think something was going on, and I had already ate at the bowling alley.
Mm-hmm. It was cold.
Yeah.
Cold up in there too. Y'all breath in the Waffle House, y'all. It was ridiculous. But no. It was a good time, okay? And you made sure we was good too, even though you play so much. But you still made sure we was all good. You was taking care of your wives.
Yeah, like I brought you socks and you didn't want to put them on, but yeah, I made sure everybody got what they needed and everybody felt protected. Everybody felt like cared for. Did y'all feel cared for by me?
No, for real. Where we going with this? But I did. I'm like, yeah, it was really. It was like we didn't know each other, but it was like then we did know each other. It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah. It only takes a couple of days for like, you know, people to bond with each other. If you vibe with somebody, it don't take that long to vibe with somebody.
Yes, it was good. I did not know what to expect. I thought everybody was gonna be a little weird, but everybody so cute, so nice.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like come on here and share the perspective of somebody that was in the house that wasn't me or that wasn't the cornball, so people can see from an objective standpoint what I was doing, how I was operating, and how the cornball dude was operating.
He was in, he was out, child. All I know is he was beefing with everybody in the house. Everybody had something to say. All right, let me shut up. Everybody has something to say. I ain't gonna say who. Okay, they all might be like now, but everybody had something to say. So
yeah,
he was not. I guess he ain't come there for no what is it? Connections or collaborations or to meet other people in the future. But I can understand because he has that guy. He only likes to talk to bimbos, so he don't need to talk to no other creators. So
yeah. So I'm gonna hang out. Go ahead.
Sorry to the women. Sorry to the women that go on his shows. They make you look like you want to go back and forth, act like you're not. Sorry, y'all not bimbos. Just in case y'all.
Right. Just in case they watching. But yeah, I just wanted to, reiterate on, what was going on and have an objective perspective on what went on all weekend. So I had fun with you and I appreciate you for being on. I'm gonna hang out with the people a little bit, sell my card games, and but yeah, and if you want to do, wait, you didn't even get neither one of them, so boo.
I didn't even know. I literally until now, when you was just talking about that earlier, it was like, yeah, I got this and that. I'm like, oh well, shit, okay.
Well, yeah, we was vibing or whatever. I'm not there to be like, hey, buy my card game. So yeah.
Yeah,
I got whole commercials. Check this commercial out real quick. Check this out.
How we meet up at a coffee shop and play this.
Hold on.
Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Okay, little promo. Yeah. You like a little promo. That was cute. Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I got my products and stuff. But yeah, this was fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with my the people watching or whatever and get to the money or whatever. But thank you for pulling up on me.
Yes, this was fun. Hey, whatever his name is, Braids. Don't try to fight me. I swear. No, I don't want to. Okay.
Right. Cornball, none of us wants to fight you, sir. We just think you're lame, and that's it. You can't run around fighting everybody who thinks you're a cornball.
It's okay. Now, a lot of people don't like me. It is okay. I'm not like, it's fine. I don't understand.
Yeah, it is okay to be a cornball and dress like a white person. Like you're a white boy in a black man's body. And it's okay.
Maybe that was for they could take pictures for the cookout, for the family. Look, I'm
not dressing like that nowhere, Kay. I don't know what you talk about.
Church.
That nigga is a cornball, huh?
Church. Maybe they was leaving church, praying on his. He be talking about all these single black women.
Okay, I guess, but
anyway,
yeah, and if you want to do a video about anything, we can do a response video to somebody else. I think it'll be fun.
But I don't do responses. I keep going with my life.
Oh yeah, you just talk. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But yeah. All right, that's what's up. But all right, I'll talk to you later.
Love y'all.
I don't know how to do that. Like whatever. All right. So yes, I wanted to give y'all what is the word? An non-biased perspective on what actually happened in the house. You know what I'm saying? And yes, this dude was socially awkward. It was a house full of women, and this lame chose to spend his time with the little dude that he came with, and I guess they went back to the hotel together. I don't know, but it looked like some gay shit to me, because every time I seen the dude, I seen him, and I'm like, why the hell are they just up under each other? So from my perspective, these dudes literally spent the whole weekend just being up under each other, and there's a house full of pretty women. You know what I'm saying? So it was gay behavior. I'm not saying the dude is gay, but it was gay behavior. They was acting kind of gay, but I'm not saying nobody was gay, but it was kind of like gay behavior. They was just all up on each other, but at the end of the day, I'm out here, having fun, spending time with women.
You probably could see me with your glasses on when I was over there going through it, ordering my stuff.
No, I walked up and I said, "What are you doing?"
We sister wives.
Look at her. She's singing in the background. She with us.
And he didn't make sure her shit was covered.
No, listen. Look at the guys like, yo, what is happening? I walked up and I said, "What are you doing?" Ordering food, and I said, "Why?" I'm vlogging.
This what happened with my bag. You come out, oh, you didn't tell me you needed the bag. That's exactly what happened. It was another man paying attention.
Fellas, never try to date 4 women. So yeah, we had a ball. We had a great time. But no, I'm not in a polygamous relationship. We were just hanging out and having so much fun, where other people thought we was in a polygamous relationship. But no, it was all jokes. But let me see. If anybody wants to come on, I'll hang out for a minute before I go. Because somebody earlier said they wanted to come on. I don't know if they're still here. So anybody, because I'm finna go, but if anybody wants to come on real quick and share their perspective, I just dropped the link. I'll wait for a minute. So I'm gonna play a commercial and hit the link, hit the StreamYard link, and come up and share your perspective on all of this stuff. So I'm gonna do a commercial and come right back. So everybody hang out, don't leave, because somebody else may want to come up, maybe coming up to, I don't know, smoke, or I don't know, their perspective. So I'll be right back. We're gonna play this commercial and come right back. Solution that will help everyone. I just came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. And when women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. All right. So nobody hit the link. I am out. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all go watch the video that I did before this video. I think it was very captivating. It was really dope. I talked about how Diddy's people are pulling up on content creators. And I did a skit in that video that was absolutely hilarious. So stay on my channel and go watch my other stuff. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.